Hey, welcome to Loco via the Coco Mental Healthy ASMR. I'm Silver, aka Many Feathers. So I'm gonna try and get some ASMR in later. I just wanted to kind of document and record this, just how I'm feeling at the moment, really. It's one of them situations where you don't, I'm sinking and trying to crawl my way back out, and nobody knows. Yeah, we'll get to, I've got mental health, so people are going to put how I'm feeling down to mental health. Is going to be, and it is extremely hard. I know there's some people that would understand, but it's going to be extremely hard trying to explain to someone and make him, if I have to go into, which I'm trying not to, a respite. It's just going to prolong my stay if I tell them exactly what I think is going on, because they're going to put it down to my mental health. Now, a lot of you are probably going to put it down to my mental health, but I know different. As I said, I feel like I'm completely sinking. I'm trying to literally claw my way back up. I did try to drop it to someone in my family the other day, but you know, it's very hard, and I see it from their point of view, because I've had mental health all my life, and I've been in so many, you know, it gets boring. I'm sure some of you guys get bored of me saying it as well. So many situations. I mean, it's like, you know, when you get bored of it yourself. I'm bored of being bored of mental health, and just struggling on my own. And now I feel that there's something tampering with my mental health. I do believe, okay, so if I can, rather than jumping, because I know I get a bit erratic and I can jump from one thing to another, so I told you in past videos I've never got on with my mum. Didn't have a very good relationship with her. So I loved her, don't get me wrong, it's my mum, but we had a terrible relationship. I think to some point she had mental health issues, but because of the generation, it just never got brought up and never recognised, or never even touched on that subject. And it wasn't until after she died that, you know, I've sat and thought about these things. And I'm sure that a lot of my family would agree that she did definitely have some sort of mental health problem. So what happened was, Mum died, my dad was still alive. My nan also died before my mum, my dad's mum. So in my house, since my mum died, in my dad's house, sorry, my dad died in 2016. My mum died in 2007. So from 2007 to 2016, in my dad's house were my mum's ashes and my nan's ashes. Obviously, when my dad died, I took, because my brother came to live with me. He was living with my dad before he died. So I took, obviously, my nan's ashes and my mum's ashes. When my dad was buried, just after that, all the family came down. I mean, it's recorded, we've got pictures and everything. And what we done was, we had a ceremony to put my mum in the ground with my dad. Yeah. Now, at the same time, my sister drove down from where she lives across the country. She was very close with my nan, so I gave my nan's ashes to my sister. A couple of weeks, no, say 6 weeks ago. I was changing all my witchy things. I went and thought, you know what, empty ash boxes are perfect for my mum and dad's graveyard dirt. My mum's empty ash box. Anyway, I got them down and thought, a bit heavy. When I've looked inside them, it's full of ashes, both boxes, so, which, I mean, none of the family can work it out. Very strange, don't know how. We've got the ceremony, we've got pictures, everyone, but there was about 30 people there. Everyone was witness that we put my mum in the ground with my dad. My mum's back in my house. My nan's nashy, my nan's nashes, my nan's ashes are here with me today. When my brother moved out, I made him take my mum's ashes, what we thought were already in the ground, because I seriously believed, and since that he did take the ashes, the sun's so strong, there has actually been a change. This was a few months back. Now I can feel something here again, and although I never had any discrepancies or did not get on with my nan, we wasn't close. Not close at all. Very nice lady though, you know, but I know that she doesn't want to be here. She wouldn't want to be with me. Why would she want to be with me? She'd want to be with my sister or her husband or her son. So I've got one box of ashes left here. That's my nan. Now, I don't truly believe in my heart and soul that my nan would knowingly know that I had mental health, obviously, before she died, and completely ruin me every day on purpose, just by trying to tell me, because she's now aware. I know, I've told her that I know that you don't want to be here, and she is going to be put somewhere else. But to be honest, I'll be totally honest with you, with my mental health, it's been so bad lately that I know that it's entities that are causing it. And with my mental health, where I get irate with it, and I get irate as in a couple of videos before I told you I don't like being picked on. That's what really, 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 really winds me up more than anything on the earth. I feel if I'm picked on, whether you're alive or dead, that's taking the piss. So I do have rants, I do, and I have threatened, like I threatened before with my mum's ashes, that I would just go and empty them into the road. And I know that might sound bad to some people, but that's life. Hey ho. You don't know anything, you don't know the relationships. I would never in a million years do it, but I have threatened to do it, and I've threatened my family to do it, because the way that I see it, I'm the youngest of 5 children. I'm the one with all the mental health problems. I'm the one with all the problems. Yeah, why would you leave the youngest with all the problems with a load of dead people's ashes? I mean, come on, man. So anyway, that being said, once my nan's ashes are removed, which I still don't really believe that it's her that's causing this to happen, I am, with my magics anyway, I protect myself. I'm not, you know, I know it's not like that. I know my home's protected. I've got my wards, I've got things like that. It's not that. It's whatever it is playing with my mental health, or in some sort of way I'm not protecting myself enough and it's getting in, which is the problem with mental health. You can be very susceptible to yeah, you could be very susceptible to entities that want to play with you, play with your mind, give you more mental health problems, anything they can do that's negative or toxic to bring into your life, just like a stain that, you know, it sticks to you, like mud, it sticks to you, you can't shake them off. So, and then it got me thinking with a load of other things in my life, where it's what's led me to my path, what's led me to my craft. Looking back at some of the things in my life that people would, again, just think, It's ironic, you know, it's ironic. It's just things that happen, coincidence. Since I was born, the reason I didn't have a very good relationship with my mum is because she called me since I can remember since I was 3, and since family members have told me. One of the things I always was called was a witch from 4 years old. Or a whore, but witch most of the time. I grew up with a scar, which obviously I've got on my head. I've got 2. It wasn't until I was older I got told that when I was actually born, my head was cut. I was given a scar on my forehead. And then when I was christened, my head was cut and I was given another scar on my forehead. Which doesn't... Yeah, it could be a coincidence, but if I just went through life, never had any portables, magics, never had any portables, certain things that come under witchcraft and that eclectic, esoteric side of things, magic side of things, then yeah, of course. But I've always been a loner. I've been an outcast. I'm an outsider. I was a misfit. And all the struggles that I've had, and that's led me back at 44 years old to witchcraft, my craft, has got me thinking, was I hexed when I was born? Because, again, like I said, when I try to tell other people, even when I try to explain it to my best friend, and I say to him, like, you're not going to believe, you get to a certain point, and I am, but it's just, I think it's natural human nature to do. You want to ring and tell someone. They really don't get it. No one gets it. No one's going to understand. They're not here with you every day. No one's here with me every day when it's happening. And all right, I don't stand up, go to walk to my kitchen where that Archie's behind me, fall over and smash my head open every time I get up. No. But every single time I try to do something, something will happen. If I go to get a glass of water, I might once make it back with a glass of water to here, but something will happen. Something minute, but something that doesn't happen to people on a daily basis. When I talk to my sister and she says, yeah, I've had a bad day, one day, or I've had a bad morning, and I go to, she's put money in the machine to pump her tyres up on her car. She put one coin in, didn't come on. She thought, Phoebe Masters, they're like, you know, put another coin in, the hoover come on, so she had to hoover a car instead of doing the tyres. And it's so annoying, but when that happens to you in every single thing you do, every single day, something isn't right, something is wrong. I feel that something is wrong. And as many psychiatrists and as many outsiders and as many people and as many of the public can say, yeah, you need mental health. I've got mental health help. It's not mental health. And maybe it's the same old, and it's like that old thing, like they want you to believe it's your mental health, not like a conspiracy, but sometimes it is. Not everyone with mental health who thinks there's aliens and that is a conspiracy. I do believe that, but have you ever stopped to think that some of us are really telling the truth? These things are happening. It's not my mental health. It's not helping my mental health, but the cause is not my mental health. There is an energy that has attached itself to me, and it must have been with me since I was a child for the run of luck that I've had. And it's only the people that are close to me that would even be able to say, yeah, you know, you're right. You have, but they obviously, if they, you know, the ones that don't believe in what I do, are just going to think it's my mental health playing up. So get her on tablets, or which will never happen, by the way. Put her on a section in for weeks, 2 weeks, a couple of weeks. I know it's not. I know that something has attached itself to me, which is causing me to feel like I'm sinking. And really, you are really stuck. you're stuck in that situation, unless there's someone, which I know no one of, that would understand and say, do you know what, I believe you. I believe that although your mental health may be playing up, it's not the mental health that is causing the things that are happening to you. Although the things that are happening to you is caused by something, some sort of different energy that is causing your mental health to play up. Stuck. So I'm just trying to keep myself busy with as many things as I can, craft-wise and things, just to try not to sink even further. This is not a cry for help, and this is not anything like that, because to be quite honest, I don't think the only people that can help me is somebody that knows how to break hexes and curses. I'm going to do my thing. I'm obviously going to do my own hex breaking and curse breaking spells, but I think for my specific need, I'm going to need something a little bit stronger. Someone a little who know what they're doing. There is a lady who lives in a village. I've never met her before. I have researched her and she seems quite good. Again, I'm gonna do some more research. I've been doing research after research just to try and find. Obviously, you get the wiki and the Google, Pinterest spells and things like that. But like I've said before, and they're all great. They're all brilliant to start off when you're starting off. I need things with substance. I need something that is meaty. I need something to get my teeth into to break this hex, this curse. It needs to have a punch behind it. It needs to pack a punch. It needs to have power. A Pinterest spell is not going to help me here. Although I'm not, again, knocking them. And I'm not going to keep having to say that either. I don't knock anything, judge anything or anyone. I'm thinking of my own position at the moment and how to claw myself out of it. I'm going to try come back on in a little while just to get my mind out of things and maybe a little ASMR. But other than that, yeah, I'm kind of stagnant with, I'm getting energy, bad energy shot at me from all angles at the moment. As I said, I'm a loner, so I don't have many people to talk to, and the people that I can talk to wouldn't understand, and I couldn't expect them to understand because they're not into the things I am and on a level, the same level as me, as in, not that I'm higher or they're higher, you know, just in a way that we're on a different frequency. So yeah, that is my, not even a rant, it's just, I just have to get this out, I have to release this because I'm stuck. So here's for unsticking me, guys. Stay mentally healthy. Blessed be.